Okay, sometimes Discord messes things up. Oh, I could barely hear myself for a second. Oh, I could barely hear myself for a second. Yep, okay. Oh, just gotta bring this up a little bit closer for a second. Yep, okay. Just gotta bring this up a little bit closer. Yep, okay. Okay. Hello. Okay, let's stop the Ace Attorney music. Close that tab. Text my girlfriend. Okay. Oh, I'm good. Still got a little bit of a headache. So I'm just going to play video games and look at a very tiny screen for a couple of hours. Chicken. There we are. Game. Yeah. There we are. Okay. And now I can teleport to the place. Okay. That's gonna get edited out when I edit this video in 6 months. Hello. It's Pokemon. Hello? We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Pokemon! As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we got you on Team MZ. Oops. Enjoy your chicken time. Hey, AZ, can I ask you something? Oh. Yes. What is it, my young friend? I see your $7 capture card is having problems. I like pizza. Keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. How do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is actually the strongest? That's up to Floette to decide. I kind of agree, yeah. I do like his appearance. He kind of fixed himself up, but, like, I did like him better as homeless. Kind of like my own characters. But you get to experiment a little and try new things. And I do think he's hot, which is 90% of the reason I excuse it. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of mega evolutions to handle Floet's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in not calming the rogue Pokemon. But how do we know Floet? Cool! Maybe it's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floet thinks she could rely on. Well, it must be serious. Says who? Says me. I agree. Oh, we're fighting Giovanni. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Sirius, Rank B. Opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You were to Oh, you did not read that right. You are to face Trainer Grisham, Rank B. Trainer who wins will be promoted to Rank A. So it's finally time. You're closing in on Rank A now, very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to Rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives. Uh-oh! And their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames, too. That's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way, we can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask. I like Vinny. Vinny Vinesauce. I have a feeling he would just offer us some. He wouldn't just offer us someone's personal information like that. Maybe Emma could help, though? Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Sirius, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Sirius versus Silas. Looks like the competition to see who hits Rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest mega evolution. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed. Yoo-hoo! Alright. I should fix my team. Cause I kind of switched out my Pokemon so that I didn't accidentally over level. I also didn't organize them, so now I gotta do that. Oh my minute. Where did you go? My starter. Okay. Okay. Whoops. I would do. There was a quest I wanted to save for stream, but considering how much battery life I have, I don't know if I can do it. But it was basically like following a Frostlass, and the quest was called like Unfinished Business. The cat said, "Fuck your foot." Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed it down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who... list of came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Sirius's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Ah, a cyber criminal we've been chasing for 8 years. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? It's for Lumios' sake. Alright, it's me. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played in a... Looker! Malamar, everyone, let's go. Detective Emma. Oh, Ampharos first, okay. Oh. Never mind. Nice try. Also, you might see some of my Pokemon using some items that I equipped for one of the side missions. So Garchomp's using a Shell Bell instead of Mega Garchompite because I did what I had to do in order to survive Cafe WoW. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. I've seen some images of you. Also, I have $1 million now. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Elizander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumio, so it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently they tried a few things, including making the expansion suit that I wear. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Does Grisham have a goal of their own? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Oh, because she's former Flare. Team Flare wants a beautiful world, quotation marks. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Sirius. They wanted to kill everyone, or make everyone immortal. They wanted to blow up the planet with a giant gun. Do I know any steel moves for you? I would prefer you know steel moves, because that would take care of 2 of your weaknesses. That's the ticket. Yeah, don't worry about me, boss. I'm not fucking with any old ladies. Elevators are meant to be used for everyone. My phone keeps me from falling to death. Whew. I just looked at my computer, and this game looks so much brighter than what I'm seeing on my screen in XSplit. What's funny is I'm color correcting the game in XSplit, so It theoretically looks even worse. Woo. Ooh. I found a Dawnstone on the ground where Frostlass has been. Now I can make my own Frostlass. You don't sense Frostlass anymore. It has vanished without a trace. Okay, thank God, I'm in a building. My frame rate will be better now. That rat, that fight little man! I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not even like I can tell him off. Now when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. That doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Where the fuck did you learn that name? Grisham? Who could that be? Zia Royale, huh? Seems you already know more about Grist than I would have thought. Fine. That's the Team Flare motif. Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. Seriously? With your fucking Team Flare gaming chair in the background? Uh-oh. I touched a wire. Fine. So I used to be a part of Team Flare. Wait, seriously? True. I don't really mind telling people. They're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know. So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. I didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was part of a younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone calls him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He's pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much of a chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Novo Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. I'll take all the mystery and fun out of life. Better walk into a pretty sticky situation. But I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, if you fucking tell anyone, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Could I order the croissant, please? Only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico's Plaza's famed Nobel Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the Zia Royale, foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Noval. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the Zia Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you. However, shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it to someone on AZ's side. This is Gristle, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouvelle. Let's just take this kid down, right here or right now, while we still got a chance. Gristle, please do calm yourself. Novu Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. There's no place to start a commotion. Fine. I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Ah, you motherfucker. I can't fast travel that easy. Yeah, see, you're in the alleyway. We're gonna break your fucking kneecaps. I fucking saw this place! Like, I walked past here, like, a couple of times and went, oh, this is where Lysander's old cafe used to be. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we wouldn't want to meet at such a space. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has had any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightfully, for Team Flare Nouvelle. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Not really. Not really. You don't even know. Of course you don't. How could someone like you ever understand? Grisham. Grisham. This kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle for all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouvelle. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind of forgiving toward those of us who are a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though that it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Gristle here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Gristle once she's set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before a promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Gristle the battle she desires? Fight me. I will and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Team Flare music. The nostalgia bait worked. Uh-oh, I touched the wire. Please just let me reset the video. Please, my battery. There we go. Okay. Oh, you have a Mega Evolution, don't you? I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. What's with the rectangle? Oh, you know what's so dumb? I love you. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less than from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Imbo roast, our signature drink at November Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare, and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please, join us inside. Okay, is that showing on stream? The rectangle? No, okay. Fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle Zia Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity at the time, fearing what the future. He set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a true foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure that's provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would never have been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you wouldn't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpour. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Sirius, to witness the truth yourself. How was that? You'll see. Open sesame! Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used to research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secret for ourselves. That is where we learned the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you were to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be a lab. Of course, plenty of one have taken over the place since it was a lab. Might be done before you can get to see the truth for yourself. Okay. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. However, you're going to have to fight the 5 amalgamates before you get there. You can't proceed as long as the elevator is locked. Find an elevator key in the labs. Oh, it's so fast. Pulled down the lever and activated the power supply. Lights are back on. The nearby warp panel should work now. Yippee! Should probably save some of those, actually. I don't have a lot left. Also, feel free to spoil me. Can I come back here after I finish this? Okay. Then I'm not going to complete this right now. I'm just going to go straight for the story. Oh, it was for this door. Oh, I need to go through the entire thing. Okay. Well, then I better go through that one that I ignored. Occupado. Man, I'm such a sucker for leitmotifs and shit. Die. You're still... Ah, okay. Oh, that's fun. Me making the entire viewers dizzy. All because I kind of know direction somewhat. Hi, I need you. Hey! Sweet. Yeah? Is there a... Whoops. My bad. remember when I told you on Discord that I'm like a high roller on whenever I roll dice and shit? My luck is kind of fucked. Also, keep in mind, I have I maxed out my plushes. Oh. My bad. The gambler's gambit. Why did it choose Scolopy? Garchomp, get him. There it is. Man, I'm gonna open Discord in like 40 minutes and be seeing things. I missed something. Also, I'm pretty sure I missed a hall evade or something. Which I will figure out. B to F. Oh, there's no music here at all. The ultimate weapon. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. More files are available for play. The device, the fuel, the legends, our shared dream. Which file would you like to read? The device that grants life. The device that created. The device was created 3,000 years ago in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geocities Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational in a little, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection radiation or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to revive. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have two legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. Those are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen if the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there's only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Why can I see the controls now? Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. L? But how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I've lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, though, through the balls of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated, using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete? I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still here. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area, from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Azzy's Flow 8. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know. Now you have learned all that those young people waiting in lines at a cafe wanted you to learn. Go, speak with Grisham, and then with AZ. Then do what must be done. Go. Yeah? Okay. I'm cool with that. How long will that take? Fuck it. If I have to pause between, like, this, I can, like, just do it, a short one tomorrow. Did you see Lysander? Met him inside. To think that he is still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. Oops. How could he just forget? It's all because of the rest of us. Grisham, there'll be time for such things later. And you, Sirius, you know the truth of Az's sins, so I must make this request. Get Az's Flow, give her to me. You must see it now. By Az's special Flow, we should be able to keep Prism Tower control. Everything we've learned points to that. Must stop the tower from going on a rampage. We're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare wants to dream. And if we can be the ones protecting us, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare, and we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumios. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumios better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard providing coffee to those who have little less. We worked there. We also heard the voices of Lumios' people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenge ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Flow. I must become the strongest trainer. By battling my way up through the ZA Royale, I must become the strongest Mega Evolution. Then I will restrain Prism Tower with Az's Flow. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you ought to do. It's time they learned of Az's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Okay. If it gives me the option to, like, hey, are you ready to fight me? And I can choose no. I'm going to choose no and end the stream there. Okay. You've returned. I've heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, serious? Did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him all right. No kidding, I went digging into rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Unless he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau. And he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He seems to know something we weird's going on in the Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation?
Yes. I've also been thinking it's time I talked to you all about it. Come, let's speak on. Serious. You know the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysander Labs. And I shall tell you of the terrible sins I've committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they knew. And my Floret was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved friends. I brought Floret back to life. I got back what I owed her first, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon.
Ooh.
In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything else, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floret must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years.
Seriously? For 3,000 whole years?
During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this I thought to myself, I cannot make another device to take from others. Perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on it. So I created an ultimate weapon in the Eiffel Tower. That's what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep in the tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floret with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floret for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could be with Angie after uniting with the past. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. Now, Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without mega fluid present. That is only conjecture on my part. I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon of fire, my views. That shock will work, and it has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution of Pokemon Circle. People come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain, a mega evolution to must mega evolve it, and together reach the control panel within and I never could have imagined that you and Floret.
I never could have imagined that you and Floret had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So we need the strongest mega evolution users to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floret be able to mega evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only mega evolve when they aren't capable of evolving. Shouldn't Floret be able to evolve enough Florges?
My Floret cannot. Perhaps because she is such a special. Who received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floret returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. She also likely returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer.
I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all those events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. It doesn't matter, AZ made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up.
Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Yeah, I love it. I mean, he's so cool. Serious. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. I knew I could count on you, Sirius. You'll be the one to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Navu. Alright. Time for you to go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Okay. I like that. So is it saying to go to the cafe? Yes. We're not doing that. And I still have some battery left, so... I'll just complete the wild zone on stream, if this counts as a wild zone. And I'll get another Beldum. Does it actually show? Okay, so it doesn't show the list of Pokemon in this area. Oh, canceled my move. Well, the good news is I already got it. This is back to the main area. Oh, there you go. That's because I just re-added them. Oh yes, I'm aware. Realistically, I think that's everything. I think that's all the Pokemon in this area. Well then, yeah. Anyways, if I ever decide to catch more Beldum just to piss you off, I think a Dusk Ball might work better, to be honest. Yeah. Alright. Let me get to the end screen. God, this game lags XSplit so bad. I'm gonna start the stream next time, and there's gonna be like an entire box full of Beldum in my box. Let me get to the next screen. Okay, let me close some stuff to try and limit the amount of resources I'm using. Well, I'm having difficulty switching, so if it will let me, I'm just going to end the stream right here.